Hi, my name is Jonathan Westmoreland, and I'd like to get on the record that policy 428 is currently listed as policy 430 on Power DMS. And as of yesterday, a detailed look at it did not show that it met the SB 1516 requirements. So I don't know how the public can give feedback on a bill that is not public facing. I wonder what the police department website or Axon is doing to address the public transparency portion of that bill. But that's not why I'm here. Uh, I'm here, I want to tell you about what happened to my family 6 days ago and then ask you a question about priorities. Last Thursday evening, my elderly mother heard a loud noise in her apartment. On Saturday, my sister found the cause. A bullet had ripped through the wall from the adjoining unit, split apart in her box spring, punched 2 holes through her closet door, and came to rest in a box of medical supplies. My sister called the police. An officer came, photographed the damage, took the bullets, took her statement, and left. He did not knock on the neighbor's door. He did not record the neighbor's statement on an Axon worn, body worn camera. He did not assess the mental state of the shooter. He left. For 4 days, my mother slept in terror while the person who fired the round through the door was still there, armed. It was not until Tuesday afternoon that the police officers returned in force, seized weapons and ammo, and finally removed the danger. 4 days with a bullet in evidence in the suspect's apartment 10 feet away. Now today's source reports that the city manager is preparing to install Axon stationary license plate readers at entrances and bins, starting with a $19,000 CJC grant, but with authority under city code to add it up to $250,000 to the existing Axon contract without ever bringing it back to this council. This is the same surveillance capability you voted to turn off in January when Flock's data was queried by federal immigration authorities. Ben's police department spokesman said the department keeps no records on how often the existing Flock ALPR program has actually been a factor in citation or arrest. So my question is this: if we cannot get a follow-up knock on a neighbor's door after a shooting, why are we letting a $19,000 grant become the foot in the door for a $250,000 surveillance expansion with no council vote, no public input, and no evidence that it solves crime? Bring this contract to council, bring it to the public, and before we expand surveillance, let's fix the policing we currently have.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you.
And I'm really sorry that that happened. That sounds very, very scary. So I appreciate you bringing that up, and we can make sure that we forward that feedback on to our police department.
I appreciate
And I
it.
do want we'll require a new contract that will come to council. So
Okay.
there will be a opportunity, sorry, for public input on that.
Okay.